Hello, I am testing recording with this microphone. Ronnie, would you like to test and record with your microphone, please?
No, actually, I don't want to.
What are you chunky doing right
I'm
now?
fixing this.
This is so intense.
I'm fixing this.
Oh, you talk too loud. Put it on your chest. Wait. It works. If
Efficiency is key, guys.
Hello, once again, my frisky friends, and welcome back to Rambling About Things I Read on Reddit. I'm your host, Brandon Amor.
And I'm your not red-headed co-host, Ronni Granados.
On today's episode, we celebrate the return of Ronni Red Granados. Hello, legend, and welcome back to Boston. Sunglasses emoji. Hey, people who grew up in Massachusetts, we're going to talk about Salem, more specifically, Gallows Hill. Take some time to dim the LEDs, light your favorite scented candle, pop a bottle of something you like, and let's sink our teeth into this week's haunted hill. Guys, we have a thing to talk about.
Guys, I did something really, really bad, guys. I no longer have red hair. I've had red hair since 2020.
We are currently sitting and recording this in Ronnie's bed, which is entirely red, with red sheets and red pillows, and Ronnie is recording into a mic that we painted red.
Yeah, so the red is always with me, just not on my head.
The red is always with them.
The reason why I did it is literally just because my hair was falling out at a very alarming rate, and I was like, I don't want to be balding, so...
The red said, and always with you.
No, for real. No, but like dead ass though, because how the fuck am I gonna get those stains out the fuck from my bathroom? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
For context, Ronnie has stained my walls, my sink, my bathroom in general, their bathroom. It's just there's red splotches everywhere. It's like a crime scene, but the thing is, like, blood would turn brown. So, like, not really a crime scene, but just kind of like fun watercolor art project everywhere.
Yeah, especially because like I went over red on myself too, so then there was more red that got everywhere. Because I had to like Because right when I came back from Havasu, my hair was like not red anymore.
There's like red handprints just like everywhere, just like trailing.
No, yeah.
It's a crime scene.
The thing is, lucky me. Now I just have to. There's gonna be red in every single outfit that I wear.
Yes.
Because
yes, this is confirmed.
My hair isn't there. So now, if you're seeing me not wearing red,
if you're now not with the red and not seeing me,
that's it, guys.
That's what you said. Yep. Sod.
No, literally.
No,
though.
yeah. We're just being real right now.
You guys just can't handle it.
You can't.
What are we talking about?
I mean, today we're gonna talk about Gallows Hill in Salem, Massachusetts.
What the heck is that?
Gallows.
Guys.
Do you know what? Oh my god. Do you know what gallows are?
Isn't that the band that Dylan Minette's in?
Wallows?
Oh.
Okay. Well, gallows are, you know, when people are hanged for their crimes, when people are hanged for their crimes. Hanged.
Would it not be hung?
Hanged. It said hanged in all of the articles that I was looking at.
It wouldn't be hung?
Apparently it's hanged.
That doesn't sound right to me.
I know it doesn't sound right, but I also have heard a lot of people say hanged. So
I have heard that too.
So I'm just going to trust them on this one. I want to trust myself, but I'm kind of nervous about that.
You know what? Fuck it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to say hung.
Okay. Hung. Hung.
That's so real.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I know when people are hung.
Well, speaking of hung, Gallows Hill. So I will give some lore. We start this lore with Nathaniel Hawthorne. 200 years ago in Salem, Massachusetts, Nathaniel Hawthorne was wandering and hanging around. Hanging. Gallows. Hanging. He was hanging around.
I see. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, don't do that again. Don't let it happen again.
He was a famed author. Nathaniel Hawthorne spent his mornings writing novels and the afternoons taking his kids to Gallows Hill. Really fucking morbid. Definitely a choice.
What is Gallows Hill?
This was the site of 19 people who were put to death for the crime and cardinal sin that was witchcraft.
Oh. Okay.
Gallows Hill.
Okay.
Fun, right?
Wow.
Really interesting.
I would so take my kids there.
What a nice afternoon stroll we are having together.
Let's go to this burial site, guys.
Well, no, it was where they were put to death.
Oh.
Where they were like condemned to hell.
Yeah.
'Cause, oh, well, there's more on that later. I don't want to spoil the details, the juicy details.
Okay.
It is said that oh my lord. It is said that the descendants of the It is said that This is the most challenging sentence in the world that I have ever tried to read. I have never been so verbally challenged in my entire life.
My mic is falling. Like sinking into the. It's sinking. Shut up. You made me do it. What did I do it for you? Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it for me? Okay. Okay.
It is said that the descendants of the accused families passed on the secret location of Gallows Hill to the generations after them. Hawthorne was a great-grandson of Judge John Hawthorne with no W. So Hawthorne and Judge John Hawthorne.
So we got Hawthorne. And we have Hawthorne.
Thorne.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we had those ones.
We got ha and ha ha.
Yes. So this judge was the one who held the trial that accused and sentenced many people to their demise under the premise that they were practicing witchcraft.
See, the thing is, I just never understood the witch, like why they were. I mean, I get it because it was like I'm rationalizing things in my head right now, and I'm not speaking them out loud.
I don't think you have finished a single sentence. I have been waiting for one full sentence and it has not been given to me at all.
I'm sorry. We know how hard it is for me to come up with a coherent sentence.
It is okay, you are trying your best right now.
I'm literally trying my best. I don't think... it's really hard for me to finish a sentence.
We'll try to get through this one and see if we get any sentences out of you. Any full sentences.
I feel like it doesn't happen very often.
We'll get it. I think we'll get it.
I'm really good at one-word answers.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. The specific location of Gallows Hill was lost to time. No one has been able to specifically locate it since. Or have they? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
Ellipses.
Ellipses! Historians debate its location. Or rather, used to debate their location. Question mark, ellipses?
Why would... Okay.
Will we ever know where it is? I mean, I guess now we do, but do we? Gallows Hill location? OMG. The next subtitle. Reverend Charles Wentworth Upham described Gallows Hill as such. It is hard to climb the western side, impossible to clamber up the southern face. Settlement creeps down from the north and has partially ascended eastern acclivity, but can never reach...
That's a big word.
It's ACCLIVITY. Acclivity. Eastern acclivity, but can never reach the brink. Scattered patches of soil are too thin to tempt cultivation, and the rock is too craggy and steep to allow occupation. Literally so poetic. Like, thank you very much, but also
I love when people are poetic, but I also hate it because
I would like you to be more straightforward. Thank you.
No,
Good
like
night.
for real, because one thing about me, I like when things are straightforward.
No, it's like nice when things
are not straightforward. I'm like, that was beautiful. I don't know anything that you just said right now.
The western side is really steep, and the southern side is also really steep. And on the north end of it, there's like some houses and stuff, maybe not too many. And there's a lot of soil, but the soil is bad for planting in that area. Mm-hmm. And the rock is like very jagged and dangerous, so you can't really even try to climb up on it or even build any land, like build any properties on it.
Yeah.
This is my translation.
Thank you.
Yes.
That clarifies a lot, actually.
Nice. Cool. I'm glad. I'm so glad that was helpful.
Everyone listening, I know it may sound like I am really dumb.
Ronni is not dumb. Sometimes Ronni just like has trouble finishing sentences, and it is okay.
And I also have not the best comprehension skills somehow.
You know, sometimes hearing it a second time is more helpful because you get more details and you piece them together in a more cohesive way for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is stated to be one of the only specifically recorded accounts of Gallows Hill described using somewhat visual cues. Mm-hmm. So there weren't like too many other like properly recorded records of it. Otherwise, it was kind of a very well kept secret within Salem. So people didn't really know exactly where it was.
They just knew about it.
Yeah, it was just like generally the place. It was. I guess it was like purgatory.
Oh, okay.
People knew that it was real, but like it was fabled. It was legend, but it no, it wasn't, because it was real.
Yeah.
And there's evidence to prove that. This today is thought to be the intersection of Hanson and South Streets in Salem, Massachusetts. Or rather, not today, but like it was initially thought to be the intersection of Hanson and South Streets in Salem, Massachusetts. That doesn't mean much to me, but for anyone from Salem specifically,
I hope
check us on that.
No, yeah, because I know absolutely nothing about Salem. I've actually never been.
We will go at some point. I enjoy going there.
Yeah, we should, because I've lived in Boston. This is going on my third year being out here. Wait, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, my third year being out here, and I've never been.
Damn. I mean, I want to get more tarot cards from Salem.
I want to get some more tarot cards as well.
Yes.
We should go.
Oh, I should get tarot cards and oracle cards. This is what I'm saving up for when we go to Salem. But Salem is a very expensive trip. But it is a day trip that I will go for.
Slay, let's go.
Yes. Okay.
We'll look for this place.
Yes.
We'll document it.
Yes. We will. Not sure. We'll talk about it. We'll visit. We'll come back. We will report back on what happened.
Yes.
We'll visit the sites.
We will, guys.
Visit the sites to see.
We will, guys. We promise. We pinky promise. We're literally pinky promising right now, and you guys just can't see it.
That's a lot to commit to. Originally... Well, this could also be so wrong, because I have not specifically fact-checked this, but I'm just going to pretend that it's real. Before, when you would pinky promise something, You would have to cut off your pinky if you didn't keep the promise. The fridge is making so many noises right now, and I feel like someone is coming to attack me.
No, you just get used to it.
The thing is, I've been here a lot before, but I'm terrified. I am mortified.
It's also it also doesn't help that this is like a studio, so like.
Also, the buildings here are really old, so
Yeah.
and I'm talking about something kind of like paranormal, perhaps in around the area, perhaps.
Yeah.
In a place that we're, oh my god, the fridge. In the place that we're going to visit.
Yeah, it's okay though.
You're like starting to doubt it. Okay, it's it's fine. We are going to go. It is that is a promise I will keep.
Yes.
Yes, we're going.
We're going, guys.
Okay. So, the witchcraft executions and how they played out. In the early mornings, before the dew left the grass, the victims of accusations were taken from Old Witch Gowl and shoved into ox carts, essentially oversized wheelbarrows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh
Uh-huh.
my god.
Just shoved in there. I feel like most of the time they were going to be like restrained, perhaps a bag on their head,
That's horrible.
Yeah. And also note, because like you have the streets in Salem, I would assume at the time they would be even rockier than they are now, because the cobblestone is like large large round stones, and like.
Is it kind of how it is in like near the Commons?
It's like worse. I'd be like breaking my ankles.
'Cause like where Cheers is and stuff like that part of the Commons.
Like more aggressive.
Ugh.
Like very, very steep.
Bro.
It's just like you gotta pick your feet up.
I've tripped so many times. Not even over here, where like it's not even that uneven. It's pretty uneven, but it's not like the sidewalk is not as uneven as other parts. And I've fallen, scraped my knee. I still have the mark from my knee on my knee from when I like fell that one time over the summer. I also felt like I've fallen so many times.
Are you okay? You got thick skin.
The side.
Ronni got thick skin, guys.
Come on, you saw me fall on Christmas.
With love and respect, Ronni fell face first on Christmas.
It was really embarrassing.
In front of their uncle?
Yeah.
Were you holding something?
I think so.
And it flew away. And then like your... I thought you died.
And I was like, guys, it's fine. And then I scratched my freaking dogs, bro. That was the worst part.
It's okay. You're aging. They're getting more vintage.
They're already vintage.
They are they're manufactured vintage, guys, but they're designer. Hashtag Ronni Red, guys. Hashtag Ronni Red.
They are red dogs,
Hashtag
guys.
Ronnie Red
they
designer.
Are red dogs.
Ronni Red designer Dog Martens.
Shout out Olive's Docs on Instagram.
Olive's Docs on Instagram.
They are amazing and wonderful
Slaying,
and perfect.
absolutely slaying.
So,
So, back to witchcraft executions and how they played out.
aw, hard eyes.
Oh, yay! Rolled down the clunky, uneven cobblestone Essex Street, they were taken to a place down the hill from Salem Village, or that's what the villagers called it, just down the hill. They didn't know specifically where. The condemned were hanged from the locust trees, so it was said. From there, they were tossed into a ditch, for it was illegal to give the luxury of a proper burial to those who voluntarily acted against Christian values.
Me rolling my eyes violently right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, if you are going to be a practicing Christian, can you please, like, do something about hashtag forgiveness, hashtag loving people, hashtag learning about them and understanding? Because I know damn well 90% of the time lots of these people were accused of things that they weren't even remotely close to doing.
There's no love like Christian hate.
Yeah. Like, I obviously respect practicing Christians and Catholics who are like just who are welcoming to people and try to understand people, because I feel like that's the point.
Yeah. Like, hold on, let me pull out my 16 years of being in Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus literally hung out with like people who were considered like less than, and that was the only people he surrounded himself with.
Jesus was #friends with the outcasts.
Exactly.
Jesus was literally the indie novel main character.
Like TBH, yeah.
Jesus is the perks of being a wallflower.
Actually, I've never seen it.
It's okay. You should.
Everyone's like, oh my god, it's like my favorite movie ever. It's like so good. I've never seen it.
It's good. But it's one of those things that's like so good that like don't let it too aggressively rub off on you, because that's that's like so in my face. It's so millennial.
Got it.
It is. It's so millennial derogatory, not millennial. Hashtag love and respect. It's millennial derogatory. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
There's a massive difference.
Fully agree with you on that.
Because you can be a Disney adult and I will hurt you, but like if you're a Disney adult,
my cousin is a Disney adult, but a Disney adult in a slay way.
Yeah, because if you're Disney adult derogatory, I'm scared of you.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin just got married.
Yes. Beautiful. With dog.
Yes, with Maui.
I love indie couples.
I love indie couples
on TikTok. They're perfect to me.
Yeah.
My fingers are feeling frisky. I'm like twiddling with my necklace right now, guys. Literally.
Shout out my cousin.
Wait. Basically, at this point, for real.
Yeah.
We are cousin friends, guys.
Her.
Cousin friends. I need to stop saying hashtag in front of things. But yes, historians say that the hanging trees were nothing but a rumor, that the reality of the situation was that victims were hanged with more conventional methods, like traditional gallows or ladders.
Jesus Christ. Also, I have to say, you said hanging tree, and the only thing that came to my head was...
I know exactly what you get. Ready?
Are you?
Come to the tree. They struck a man. They say you murdered 3. Strange things have happened in us and try what it be. Boy, like me, like knocking a tree.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. I practiced just for you. Okay, we're going to scare the entire audience away. So I'm going to continue. Body disposal.
Oh, Lord.
The sheriff would have his officers throw the corpses into a ditch or quote unquote crevice. Definitely interesting choice of words to describe it, but it makes me wonder if this was him shoving the bodies into gaps between rocks, which honestly makes me that much more terrified, because like the act of like disposing of bodies in the first place, I just had a very visceral reaction. I feel like my heart sank to my booty, and I didn't like that. That was scary.
Yeah.
Like past my stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And the act of doing that in general, and then taking the bodies themselves and then like putting them between high shoulder crack, and putting them between rocks and just like just shoving. Oh my gosh. And these were innocent people, and
literally innocent people.
Knowing the reality of the situation, I doubt that they were clothed, and that just makes me even more uncomfortable, because I know that the people dealing with them were men, and that just makes me feel even worse. And
yeah, it's all around just very bad.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it, and I'm terrified. The sad stories of the families follow this as well. Because the hangings themselves would be performed outside the city limits, Gallows Hill was located somewhere further. It was said that in the middle of the night, families of the condemned would get into canoes and row to Gallows Hill to gather the remains of their loved ones. Often, they would give these victims the proper burial privately. Victim, Rebecca Nurse's family, one of the 19 victims, was able to retrieve her body and do this for her. And she ended up being one of those like cases that they like found out about stuff. So, new discovery, more stuff that we're learning about. Question mark location. Ooh. Oh my gosh, is it real? Question mark, exclamation point.
Yeah.
In 1921, Sidney Purley, a historian, found a small hill nearby that fit the description like nothing discovered before this event. The small hill had a view across the river that ended up proving Purley's suspicion that this could be the actual hill. John Buffman, a Puritan man from the time of the executions, wrote that him and his family could view the executions as they happened from their house across the waterway.
Jesus Christ.
Selling the house.
No,
selling it as fast as I possibly can.
That's just like also too like if they had
no windows on that side of the house.
Also, if they had like kids and stuff, and their kids saw that, like that's just like that's just like images you just like can't get out of your head. They're just like permanently ingrained.
That's just definitely a thing to like grow up with being around.
Yeah,
it's that makes me feel a certain way.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure I like that at all.
Yeah.
Another house existed nearby as well. This was John McCarter's. 4 months after the trials, he tried to sell his house, and it was sold, but for an extremely, extremely low price. I wondered why. Hashtag trauma.
Well, yeah.
I need to stop saying hashtag.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be like, it's pound sign.
It's pound sign, guys. Well, I mean, it was. It is.
I mean, it still
it's
is.
Both. It's always been both.
Yeah.
It has always been both. People who question otherwise, you are too far into Gen Z culture.
Yeah.
Like,
it's both.
Calm down. Take a break.
It's both.
Let's take a breather.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might be Gen Z, but we don't claim them.
See, but the thing is...
we claim them, but no, we don't.
The thing is, we're 2002, so it's like...
We're not cuspers, but yes, we are, but no, we're not.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing is, I feel like we're close enough to being the cuspers that because our siblings were the cusper, or were more heavily the cuspers, we end up having flavors of both. But depending on who we are, we end up leaning more either into Gen Z culture or more into millennial, like cusper culture.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but you know that is okay.
We were talking about how he sold his house for a very low price.
Well, I mean, it would. Of course, it would be a low value.
Like,
it was like another. I mean, it was another house nearby. It wasn't the house that I was like just describing, but it was another one nearby, where you could yet again
see that stuff happening.
Death and destruction. Oh, death and destruction happening.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously it's gonna be sold for like significantly less. Like, duh. I can't believe someone even bought it. I'm surprised. Cause like, why would you? If like, I mean, unless you're like balling on a budget and like you, like that was like the only house in your budget, then I guess.
I don't know. You're not really religious, but I mean, at the time, I feel like you would really want to be religious, especially if you were going to move into an area like Salem.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe you wanted to preserve it for something, but I don't know. I mean, it depends. There were a lot of people who potentially had money in the area. So
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we are now going to talk about the next subtitle, Bones. I put a lot of S's.
I see.
I'm not sure if there's any specific reasons, but maybe S's for more skeletons. I guess.
Yes.
S for skeleton.
Yes.
Thank you. That was very supportive of you.
I just wanted to let you know that I support you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Gallows Hill is apparently also discovered to now be a baseball diamond.
What? Hello? What the cluck?
Yeah. Bone fragments were apparently found in the baseball diamond and the children's park that surrounded it as well.
Oh my god.
Just
Let me talk to the Parks and Rec team real quick. Let me talk to them real quick.
Leslie Nope. Where are you?
Nope. Literally, let's have a
Ron
conversation,
Swanson.
girl.
Where are you?
Like, Ron Swanson's here. I'm actually him now.
Yes. Ron Swanson.
Yep.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
It like morphed.
See where my hand is right now?
Do you see where my hand is right now? If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's okay. Right, sings Siwa. It is still heavily debated whether or not these remains actually belong to the victims of the 1692 witch trial. Even Peabody Essex Museum reports that it's not likely that they'll ever know who or what they're from. Question mark?
That's so...
I kind of don't like when... I don't like saying
also,
who or what.
That's also like kind of sad though, if you think about it, because it's just like...
It's just so lost to time, and like, you know that they're all
just
of these
forgotten
people.
about.
Yeah.
And like that's just sad.
And also found in a children's park. I feel like that just makes it even worse.
Something about that is so
yeah.
You know?
Too much with kids. Too much with kids and scary stuff.
No, right?
I'm like not ready for it.
It's a common theme
ever.
and I hate it.
They need to calm down. Maybe just a little bit.
True.
To say the very least.
Yeah.
A record of a late 18th century mass excavation where they found more remains along with pieces of coffins was found. This contradicts the statements that they were not given proper burials, and it was stated that they were not buried properly. If anything, their bodies were just dumped far away from the people of Salem.
Ugh.
And it is also debated that the bodies were placed in a church cellar in Marblehead.
Is that another city?
I assume so.
Okay. That's...
That just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because I know that a lot of the people were probably just like gay and like doing something that was just slightly off of the very specific and stringent Christian values of the time period, and it's just... It hurts my feelings that I feel like, for the most part, they were just living and being attacked for just existing and being.
Well, yeah, because they were.
Different.
They were literally just. They were literally just being murdered. Because.
And even in the case that they were criminals, I feel like it's not necessarily justifiable unless they were maybe like a serial killer or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just. And I know that they were extremely disrespected. And, like, what would the families have to do with that, too? Like, that's just... I am just sighing a lot with this one. Like, this one just makes me sad. I don't even know how, like, scared I am. I'm just like...
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm still not really over the fact that it's in a children's park, but we're going to glaze over that just because I know that these people were like more likely tortured than they were like justifiably punished for something.
Yeah.
My next subtitle is 2016. What a year.
2016 was it though.
2016 was fucking it, guys.
TBH.
What was I doing in 2016? I went to a Boy Scout camp.
Was that the...
That's fine.
Was that the one?
That's okay. So I went to an escape room for the first time with my cousin from Texas after my 8th grade promotion when I sang the national anthem.
Okay, work. Come on. I also sang the national anthem in 8th grade.
Yeah, you did.
It was for the opening of the school's festival. But I did sing God Bless America for Veterans Day, for the Veterans Day prayer service that we had.
What is it with people and going to Berkeley and having sung the national anthem? Because for some reason, all of the other music students didn't do that, but the ones that did went to Berkeley.
No, like for real though, like honestly, it's like, come on now. I sang the national anthem with my choir in high school at Angel Stadium. So we sang, I don't remember what it was for, but it was my choir and like a few other choirs, and yeah, we sang the national anthem on the field.
Honestly, slaying.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Why wouldn't I be okay? You know, I'm okay with it. In January of 2016, the Salem News announced that a group of scholars has finally confirmed the place of where the 19 victims were killed. Proctor's Ledge. This was the same place discovered by Sidney Purley in 1921. Ghost City Tours says the group worked diligently for 5 years, using court records, maps, aerial photographs, and even some fancy ground-penetrating radar. Roughly 1,000 records exist from the period, and there are very few witness accounts of the hangings that still exist.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Just... yeah.
2016 really popped off.
Yeah. In 1962, Rebecca Ames, a woman accused of practicing evil witchcraft, was taken from her home and shoved into a cart taken down Boston Street. At her trial, her account was that she was at the house below the hill when she witnessed people's hangings. This was in fact John McCarter's house. Proctor's Ledge is currently made into a memorial for the victims.
Okay, good. I'm glad that it's like... Because I was going to say, because I didn't know if they ever, I thought it was going to be one where they just like never found, where they're like still trying to figure it out. I was going to be like, that's sad because those people should at least be like remembered and stuff like that. But glad to hear that.
The memorial is cute. They all have like really nice like dark marble slabs with their names engraved, and I think the years that they were born and passed, if they have the records of that. Mm-hmm. But they have that. I do not think they have any like pictures specifically or like portraits of them, but at the very least they have the names.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice.
Yes.
I think that is the nicest thing that we have heard for the entire story so far.
Yeah. 2016, we love you. I'm a big 2016 fan. I just can't get over that. I'm sorry. I just love 2016. That was also the first year that I saw 21 Pilots.
I think that was the year. That was also the year that 21 Pilots started like popping off in a more mainstream way, right?
Yeah, I saw them during Emotional Roadshow 2016.
Yeah, and they weren't that was when they were making stuff and doing music for like Suicide Squad and also for like, right?
Yes.
Yes, they were doing stuff for Suicide Squad, and they were also, that was like Stressed Out and Ride that year.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That pop mainstream year for 21 Pilots.
Uh-huh.
That was slay though. I know that people like kind of like do not love that era, but at the same time, I feel like there is a certain level that we can appreciate the fact that inevitably it was good music that was just overplayed, and we got so tired of hearing it that it became offensive, and
it got cringy.
Yeah, and people also started, I don't know. But like
Stressed Out Live, like the live remix that they do is so insane.
Yeah, so I'm like not mad about it because it's like, also a good
I hate
song.
Listening to Stressed Out, but you play me Stressed Out Live, I'm present. I am there.
See, like I hate listening to the song, but no I don't, because I love the song, but like, do I? No. But do I? Yeah. But like...
Yeah. Also, my ringtone is literally Ride. So...
That's okay. It's okay. The thing is, it's a good mix. It's a good song. Also, vocal tones. Okay, slay.
Big 21 Pilots fan over here. Sorry, guys. I've seen them 10 times. And
I'm
I will see
so
them
glad
more.
that we are using this to talk about Proctor's Ledge, guys.
Yes. It's because, listen, I love 2016. Also, like, we both started
Well,
high
actually,
school.
no. This relates because this is why 2016 was good, because like people are at least being recognized and somewhat more respected, and we were having vibey times. I was in an escape room.
I started high school. Well, you started high school. We both started high school.
Yeah, I was doing like Boy Scout stuff, which was crazy. Ellipses. And I also was doing just marching band stuff. I was starting my band stuff. My sister had surgery.
I met some of my best friends in 2016.
Yeah.
Literally, shout out Sierra. Met both of them in 2016. I met Iz because of I had a picture of Josh done in my phone case, and we bonded over our hatred for Tyler Joseph's thumbs.
I just pretend that they're not there.
They're so ugly.
I just think they're different.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so the tortured souls.
Yeah.
Gallows Hill has a dreary history that is completely separate from witchcraft as well. Gallows Hill has repeatedly been the site of numerous suicides and paranormal activity. Full-bodied apparitions are often spotted in the woods or watching from the lining trees.
This is scary.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
That's like terrifying.
Guys, that's actually... Guys, who else... Okay, guys, raise your hand if you guys think this is also scary.
Who else's like stomach like twisted just now?
Guys, who else is kind of freaking out?
Me. I'm horrified right now. You know, I am so horrified. I am going to take a scoop of some Cool Whip. We're calling it Cool Whip, but it is actually True Whip. So it's more honest.
Shout out Whole Foods.
It's more real. It's more honest. It's more true. It's so true, and it's whipped. It's fantastic.
Can I also have a bite of that?
Yes, we are enjoying our time with our True Whip, which is essentially Cool Whip, but more fun.
Because, I mean, anything like Cool Whip is just perfect.
Yes. Somehow, I would like to think that I can feel more ethical.
Ethnic, babe. You are brown. I think you're ethnic.
As a Filipino, I like to feel more ethnic buying stuff from Whole Foods. I feel more ethical. I'd like to think I can be more ethical by buying stuff from Whole Foods, but I don't know how necessarily true that is. But, you know, we're going with it for right now because that is what I can afford.
Well, yeah. And, I mean, Whole Foods kind of expensive, but if you know how to shop, right? You can get a lot of stuff for a reasonable price.
It's not bad. I feel like it's one of those things that's just better for...
It's not as expensive as like Sprouts. Sprouts, oh Lord Jesus, that's expensive.
But the stuff is so good at Sprouts.
Never really went to Sprouts. Only been a few times. We would go for like fun, me and my sister.
Yeah. There's a lot of goodies there. I like
Yeah.
the goodies they have. Mm-hmm. But getting all your stuff there is like sad.
No, yeah. Also, like, how do people forget about Aldi? You can get so many things at Aldi for such a good price.
I have no idea what Aldi is. But I'm also from NorCal. So that could make an entire difference.
They have Aldis everywhere. They're like nationwide. I
still don't know what it is.
It's okay.
Tell me more about it.
Basically, it's like another like grocery store kind of thing. But you can get things for a very, very cheap price, essentially. It's like cheaper than most places. It's kind of underrated.
Slay.
Yeah. But you do have to have a quarter every single time you go, so then you can use a cart.
Oh, is it like one of the locked cart places?
Yeah.
I always felt weird about those because I never really had those where I was growing up. But I always thought they were interesting. And they're very clever.
Yeah.
But I feel like that makes it more expensive
Vermont,
in a weird way. But
one,
like,
and we had to do that. It was it was like, why is everything so cheap? And you can get pretty good things there. So.
Okay. Back from our cool whip, true whip break. Disembodied voices shouting and shrieking and crying in the middle of the night often occur.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. No.
And I quote shrieking from the article that I was reading.
Oh my god, just
very
that.
Specifically.
No, that's that when you said that, that's what stuck with me the most, because I was like, oh my god, that's like terrifying, because
that's like screaming and like screaming until you're like ripping your vocal cords.
No, yeah.
Like you need help, and that's
terrifying.
Oh my lord. I don't like thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's real, but like I don't want it to be real. It's I don't like this.
I'm like, is it cold in my apartment or am I getting chills right now? Maybe a bit of both.
Questioning wanting to go back to Salem, but I want to go back to Salem.
No, for real. If we go during the day, it's okay.
If we go during the day,
guys,
okay.
It cross cancels.
Yes. Yes.
So,
sounds often occur in the area, especially in the dark cloak of night. Knocking and thumping so severe it wakes people up from their sleep. Full body.
I don't understand. If you hearing all this, why would you still want to live there?
I don't know.
Like, what is not motivating you to leave?
There are some podcasts that I listen to who cover these kinds of topics, not looking at you, and that's why we drink, ellipses, hint. That, like, low-key live with ghosts. The thing is, they're nice ghosts. But, like, why mess with it in the first place?
No, yeah.
With so much love and respect. I love Em and Christine. Em and Christine, you are perfect and amazing to me. I think about you all the time. You got me through all of the first half of college and through all of COVID because I was so lonely. Rant over, continue, let's go. Yeah, just, I don't want to be around it.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would like...
Any of you heard my throat? No, you didn't. I am so sorry.
I just don't understand why... hearing it once would motivate me to leave. Like, I would get out of there as soon as I possibly could.
Because
or if I couldn't get out of, if I was renting, then I would just stay somewhere else and just
I would leave
playing.
Early, I would take the financial penalty.
No,
goodbye.
Truly, I'm okay.
Yeah. I do not want that torture.
You can keep my deposit.
Oh, for sure. Take it. Goodbye. Love ya.
No, for real.
Take care of yourself. Please take so much care of yourself right now.
True.
I don't know. It's just when it's voluntary, when it's not when it's not just creaking, when it's creaking that it's oh, that's rhythmically footsteps. Oh, that's rhythmically someone intentionally knocking on the insides of my walls and on the other sides of my doors. I don't.
I hate it.
We are back in Boston, but we are still having yet another sleepover.
Yes.
Thank Jesus Christ.
No, for real. I'm thank God you are sleeping over tonight.
Because I would not be able to sleep if we did a podcast like this.
No, and then, true.
Had to do goodbye. Good night.
Yeah, actually.
Happy birthday, Jesus. Good night.
Deuces.
Full-bodied apparitions are also said to walk the grounds of Salem and the general area of Gallows Hill at night.
See, this is what I'm saying. So if we go during the day, it's fine. Everything seems to be happening at night.
Yeah.
But that's because I see that the thing is, I personally really love the nighttime.
Yeah.
We know this because I stay up so late all the time, but that's just I feel like I'm what's the word? Nocturnal.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a nocturnal person.
You're a night owl.
Yeah. But the night absolutely terrifies me at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Just
There
because
is so
like,
much beauty in the night, but there is also so many new variables that make the night that much more terrifying. And maybe it is something that is a primal instinct for us just as organic beings in the first place, but it is also just absolutely mortifying to think that it is ingrained in us to be ready for the worst when the sun goes down.
yeah. Because like as soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, I don't want to go outside anymore. But like I love going outside. I love looking at because especially where my Cancer rising's at for realsies, because I love the moon so much. She's beautiful. She's perfect to me. And I love looking at her. But
unfortunately, I would not want to do that at Salem at night because it's sad because they're just it looks like they're sadly walking around.
yeah, and I don't
night.
want to see that.
Yeah, like they're just
That would terrify me to the ends of the earth, and I would think that there's something following me for the rest of my life.
yeah.
I could never recover from that.
I don't think I ever would. No, I don't think I would ever live alone for the rest of my life.
Absolutely not. I live alone now, and I don't even like it that much.
Yeah, there are too many rooms. The fact that sometimes I'm there and it is just me without Nate and the room is just empty, it's like, I'm not going to touch that door. Because who is there?
Yeah. Because I mean, at least here, I see everything except for like my bathroom and stuff. But I'm still near a street, so I still get scared sometimes.
If my bathroom lights are off, I make sure that the bathroom door is closed because it's like, I am not going to walk past an empty, dark bathroom right now.
No,
Never.
yeah.
No. Goodbye. Good night.
Exactly.
Bathroom door closed.
No, yeah. I only leave one of my closet doors open just because the water pipes are in there and I don't want it to get too hot in my closet.
I see. Being from California and being terrified of fires. You know, that's just it. That's
literally.
It's the way we're existing.
Where my Californians at for realsies.
Californians at.
California, I miss you so much, baddie. For
Bay Area
real.
slay. East Bay slay. Actually, just kidding. East Bay just went viral on TikTok. Literally my hometown for a man being racist and literally being arrested for like harassing people at In-N-Out.
Jesus.
But support those people. I'm glad that they were able to get justice for what happened.
Yeah. My city is only popular because of Dutch Bros. So
Dutch Bros fight.
Oh, I didn't even take you to Dutch Bros when we were out there.
We'll go at some point. I've never been to Dutch Bros.
But you saw the line every single time.
I saw the line. That seemed like a lot more effort than I was ready to sign up for.
No, yeah, if you get in line for Dutch Bros, you gotta have you gotta designate at least like an hour and a half to you just waiting.
Okay.
And like getting your drink. Like you'll be out of there in like an hour and a half. Like that's a dedication. Like you can't just be like it's not like one of those things where like, oh, I'm going to Starbucks real quick.
Okay, maybe I'll take it.
But that's why there's always people outside because people outside
that makes it feel exclusive. I'll feel special. Maybe I'll have to take a picture.
Make me feel special.
Yes, phone eats first.
Phone eats first.
Phone eats first.
You should get a phone case that says that.
Phone eats first?
Yeah. I
feel like that would be cute.
I've seen things about that and phone cases of it. It's really cute. I'm like, oh, this is so Brandon.
I almost said that I don't like phone cases with phrases on them. I say that and the back of my phone case literally says flower on it with no other brand. That's not even the brand of it. It just says flower because there's flowers on my phone case.
Flower. My phone case says nothing. But yeah, there's literally nothing on here. It's just red.
It is a foldable wallet moment with like magnetic buttons and a clear slot for ID. It's fantastic. It's cute. It's perfect. It's ergonomic. It's everything.
I also have I also have Jihyo. I'm gonna put her in front of my ID.
For those of you who don't know who Jihyo is our favorite lead singer from Twice.
She's an Aquarius just like me, and I'm obsessed with her, and I want her to give me a chance.
Hi, air signs.
Literally, hey, okay, you remembered. Slay work.
What? I've always known that Aquarius are air signs.
Thank you. Because people are like, why isn't Aquarius a water sign? Just because they don't have water sign traits? Like, it's that simple, babes.
Speaking of Starbucks, Aquarius. You know how sometimes the Aquarius, the
water bearer?
Yeah, sometimes the water bearer looks like
the Starbucks logo.
Except why does the Starbucks logo have two fins? Like, why does it have like two mermaid tail legs?
You know,
like that makes me feel so much more uncomfortable. When the drink is pink and they had the pink dragon fruit in it. Oh my gosh, so refreshing. That reminds me of middle school. I feel safe. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm glad that we're in a safer feeling space.
Yeah. After that.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, because that was a lot.
Yeah. It was mostly sad, but the fact that it was so sad just made the hauntings that much more
like
gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
My heart just continuously dropping.
Yeah, because it's just like
I literally pooped it out, guys.
Because it's just like, because if you think about it, it just feels like they're just like all just crying for help if you think about it like that. And it's just that is so sad.
The ghosts that are crying for help are always the ones that make me feel sadder, but also terrified for my life. Like absolutely horrified.
Because it could also be a trap.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know. You never know. Rather be safe than sorry.
And like when going to Salem, it's also one of those things where it's like, I don't think, like, part of me doesn't even necessarily want to wear anything that is specifically holy because I feel like I might piss something off more than I will help myself.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know. I feel like will I regret it? I don't know. I don't know if I'll regret it more to bring it or if I'll regret it more to leave it.
Yeah.
I don't think I was wearing it last time and I came back fine. I've been fine since.
Yeah.
If anything, I've been better.
Good.
Tarot cards are a lovely way to learn more about yourself and question things that you are doing and the way that you are approaching life.
But with astrology, though. Yeah. I mean, I've been studying astrology since I was like 14.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's like when I was in 8th grade. Yeah. So, I've learned a lot. About myself and other people just through astrology. It's really so slay.
Yeah. And now that we are in this safe space, I would like to thank the audience, whoever you are, legends, slays, listening from wherever you are. I hope you had a good time drinking your Dwinky Winkies with your nice candles and your fun LEDs that were definitely dimmed. Unless you were driving, be safe while driving. I hope this was a fun thing to listen to while you were driving.
Skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt. But thank you to everyone who is listening to Rambling About Things I Read on Reddit with your host, Brandon Amor.
And you're not redhead co-host, Ronni Granados.
Yep, that's literally us.
So us.
Thank you so much for listening. We love you. We wish you a beautiful, magical night. In very specifically the end of the witching hour.
Work.
So, during the end of the witching hour, we bid you adieu.